What's up? It's Jati Jones. What is the shortcut to dating the hottest women? That's what we're going to talk about today. So, if we go back into my story, there was a period of my life where I was struggling to attract the women I truly wanted. Now, I could attract some women, the women that I wasn't really that into, but the ones I really wanted, the ones that I was like, oh my God, she's so hot, I couldn't get those women. And so what did I do? I started reading books. I downloaded ebooks. I watched videos. I downloaded courses. I bought video courses. And I kept doing all these things in order to try to get my game better in an attempt to get higher quality women. Well, did this work? Not really. It was still very much hit or miss until I changed one thing in my strategy. And once I changed this one thing in my strategy, my entire game transformed practically overnight. Now, nothing happens overnight. Obviously, there was a lot of hard work involved and all that stuff, but it was a shortcut and a kind of like a quantum leap that took me from struggling, falling short, to finally breaking through and consistently attracting the quantity and quality of women that I truly wanted. So, what was this shortcut that I discovered? This shortcut, this shift in strategy was mentorship. Okay? I went from going at the game alone and trying to figure out everything alone to going out there and hiring several different mentors and then getting mentored by them, being held accountable by them, and having them point out my blind spots and course correct me. And once I was mentored by men who had already figured this out and who were already getting consistent results with women, that's when my game shifted practically overnight. Again, nothing happens overnight, but shifted in a very short time. And then all the knowledge that I knew beforehand then broke through in a floodgate because I was now being mentored, and that mentor support and course correction from the mentors is what allowed me to finally start attracting the kind of beautiful women that I truly wanted. So, my message to you today is this. I did not get there alone. I now have acquired the life skill of being able to predictably and consistently attract the kind of women that I truly want. And I'm also able to keep a quality woman, which is another key skill. And what I want to let you know is I didn't do it alone. I had the support of mentors that I paid thousands of dollars to, mentors that I got onto a plane and flew across different countries to go see, mentors that I met with weekly over phone calls to get constant feedback and follow up over a matter of months. And also I made friends with men who were already good with women, and I hung around with them as well. And then the combination of study plus paid mentorship plus hanging out with other men who were good with women, all that culminated into the shortcut which allowed me to transform my game and consistently start attracting the women I truly want, and ultimately led to me meeting and dating my dream girl. And before my dream girl, I also dated some very high quality women. Those relationships were shorter, but they were with the women, they were with the exact women that I wanted. So if you're wondering, why are you bumping up against an invisible wall? It is because you are not using mentorship. Okay? Another word for mentorship is mastermind. If you guys have been following me for any period of time, you know this is my favorite book, one of my favorite books. Well, one chapter in this book is called the Mastermind Principle, okay? So the author of this book, Napoleon Hill, spent 25 years of his life studying 500 of the most successful men in America. And after 25 years of study, he discovered that out of the 500 successful men, not one man achieved success alone. Okay. Now, this book isn't only about how to accumulate money, it's about how to achieve success in any area of your life. Okay. So Napoleon Hill found that out of the 500 men who were successful, not one single man did it alone. Every single man that is successful had a mentor. Okay? Every single man that is successful had a mentor, and most usually a group of mentors. So, the missing ingredient in your strategy right now, why you're stuck, not getting the women you want, why this year was like last year was like 3 years, why you're up against that invisible wall, is because you have the information, you're working hard, you're putting in the effort, but you're missing the key piece of masterminding, of mentorship. So if you want to break through and start attracting and dating the women you're truly attracted to, then you need to go and invest in a mentor. There's no way around that. No, if you look at any success story in any field, the story is always the same. There was the guy who really wanted something, and then he sought out a mentor, and then together they achieved that thing, that championship, that goal. Okay? So in my story, I didn't do it alone. I bumped up against a wall until I realized, oh, I'm not going anywhere until I get some help. And then once I got help, then my life changed. So you want to stop being concerned with the dollar amount. When I hired mentors, you know that question I asked myself? I never asked myself, can I afford this? What I asked myself is, can I afford not to do this? What does that mean? That means if I don't get a mentor and don't get this handled, what is that going to cost me? Well, it would have cost me a life of missed opportunities. It would have cost me not sharing wonderful, beautiful experiences with these beautiful angels. It would have cost me growing up with regret. And I have a saying which is, nothing can shade you from regret. When you're old, there is nothing that can shade you from regret. So that's why whenever I need mentorship in business, in emotional stuff, in relationship, dating, I always threw money at my problems because I understood that the most expensive thing in life is wasting your life, wasting your youth, wasting your time. Okay? There's a small percentage of men who use mentors, and those are the men that excel, and they don't waste their life, they don't waste their youth, they don't waste their time. And there's about 80 to 90% of men, maybe even 95% of men, who refuse to use mentors, who refuse to really invest in themselves. And if you look into those men's lives, there is a common pattern. I've been a coach looking at thousands of men, tens of thousands of men. The pattern is this: 80 to 90% of men waste 5, 10 years or more of their lives just because they're stubborn and they don't want to ask for help, or they're being a bit cheap and they don't want to invest in mentorship. They think they're saving money, but really there's nothing more expensive than wasting time. Time is not a renewable resource. No matter how rich you are, you can't buy time. So why are you here? What is your purpose? Your purpose is to enjoy your life. Mentorship saves you from wasting your life and enables you, empowers you to enjoy your life. If you're like me and you get a tremendous amount of joy being around these beautiful creatures, then the smartest investment you can ever make in time and in money and in effort is to pair yourself with a mentor who's going to help you get to where you want to go. And if you want to prove to yourself, oh, do I really need a mentor or not? Just look into your life. If you've been stuck for 2 years or more, then it's obvious what you're doing is not working. Gathering more information is not working. Going at it alone isn't working. Out of 500 of the most successful men, not one did it without the mastermind. Not one. Not one. Okay? So you're not going to be the exception who's going to break the rule. So your choice is either, if you've been stuck for 2 years or more, your choice is to either mastermind, get a mentor, or you're probably not going to make it. Okay? I know you don't want to hear that, but that's the price you're going to pay. In life, you're going to pay the price either way. Whatever money you have right now, you're going to spend it on one thing or another. The time you have, you're going to spend it one way or another. You might as well spend your time and money on mentorship, because that is the biggest shortcut and the biggest guarantee that you're going to get what you want. And finally, you need to understand too that when you invest in yourself, when you invest in a mentor, when you get this woman thing handled, that frees you up emotionally and mentally and spiritually to now focus on your career. So a lot of men who get this woman thing handled end up earning a lot more money, because now they're not preoccupied, they're not lonely, they're not depressed or frustrated, and now they can focus on their career because they have this woman thing handled. So ultimately, even if they paid a mentor, they're going to make that money back and tenfold, hundredfold, because now they can focus on their work, on their career, on their business. So however you twist it and turn it, mentorship is always a bargain. Mentorship is always a positive ROI. Always a positive return on investment. Always a smart investment. Jim Rohn, back in the day, was a big personal development guru. He said the smartest investment anyone can ever make is the investment in himself. And an investment in yourself means you invest in mentors who help you get the thing you want to get. So that is the biggest no BS shortcut I can give you to get an abundance of women as fast as possible, as easy as possible. Get a mentor who has done it already, and he will teach you and guide you. Now, if you resonate with me, then reach out to me and maybe I can mentor you. Or if you resonate with someone else, reach out to them and seek out their mentorship. But make no mistake, no man achieves success alone. No man. Not one. You're not going to be the exception. So stop searching for the latest pickup line, the magic trick, the free ebook. Get serious, become a pro, and hire a mentor. That's what every professional athlete does. Is not your relationship life and relationship destiny as important, if not more important, than the career of an athlete? If an athlete is taking his career so seriously that he's hiring a group of mentors, does it not make sense that if you're having trouble with women, that you hire a mentor? Is not having a beautiful woman in your life one of the most important and critical pieces of your life? So, my genuine, loving recommendation to you, stop messing around, find a mentor you resonate with, hire him to help you, and you will see, in a matter of months usually, you'll get this woman thing handled. And if you don't believe in yourself, don't worry, the mentor will believe in you for you, and his belief will infect you, and then you will start to believe in yourself, and you will get the result. I have seen miracle turnarounds with clients that I've had over the past plus years, okay? Guys, hard cases that you think, oh, this guy's a hopeless case. We turned it around, okay? Some of the clients that were the most extreme cases, now they're happily married. They have a beautiful wife. They have a beautiful baby and a house, and others are engaged. I mean, just like you can do this, okay? You can do this. The reason why you haven't been able to do this up till now is because you're going at it alone. You're violating the laws of success. You're missing one of the pieces, the mastermind piece. So invest in yourself. I promise you, your life will get better for it. Check out the description box if you want to reach out to me. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment to help this channel out. Thanks for watching. Peace.